Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Storyteller's Corner. I'm your host, Joshua T. Calkins Truergy, also known as Byron Sidious. There's a lot of heavy, very serious stuff going on here in the States these last few weeks. Last night, to only half of his available syndicated audience, Jimmy Kimmel went back on air. I did not watch it, but a lot of folks in the socio-political commentary space did, and have uploaded clips of his monologue and his show throughout the morning. And I've watched a few of them, listened to what the man had to say, and to several people's takes on it. And I would like to posit the following hypothesis. Bear in mind, I am a genre fiction author. I am a literature wonk. I do not possess any expertise in body language analysis. I am, for work, I'm just a janitor, all right? I'm just a guy. I'm a dad, a husband, and a guy who tells stories. So take that for what you will. But I am accustomed to trying to think outside of my own thought process because I have to in order to create characters in the various narratives that I construct and share with my audiences, folks who are willing to read or hear the stories that I write or narrate and upload as audiobook presentations. It has taken me a long time to refine my capacity and ability to project my thought process and to tweak it to try and properly convey someone who is not me. Bearing that in mind, I can come up with a lot of different ways of looking at a scenario or situation, even if I don't believe them. So bear that in mind. The hypothesis I am about to put forth, I don't believe a word of it, but it is a possibility. And I think it deserves some contemplation, particularly given what we know about Jimmy Kimmel and about ABC and about the New York audience that he films in front of. There are a lot of folks who have been saying that Kimmel's crying on camera was a spot of bad acting and nothing more. Here's an alternate hypothesis. Kimmel, who was only asked by folks who sociopolitically disagree with him, and vehemently so, deservedly so, because the guy is an imp. All they asked for was an apology, an admission that he lied, and an apology. But we also have heard that members on the staff for the show threatened to walk out, to cease work, to walk away, to halt production and cause a scene if he did something even approaching an apology. So my hypothesis is this. Perhaps Jimmy really was breaking down and crying, but not out of any guilt. Perhaps he was crying because he finally recognized the sheer bladder-relaxing horror of recognizing that if he did anything even approaching offering a heartfelt apology and an admission that what he had done was wrong, that one of his people working for ABC or one of the people in that studio audience would have immediately gone after him physically. The recognition, the terrifying recognition that, oh God, I am surrounded by people who would bring harm upon my head right now in front of a camera, in front of a live studio audience. There is no backing up from what I have done and said, because if I do so, I'm going to get hurt or die. These are the psychopaths that I've surrounded myself with willingly in exchange for a paycheck. Perhaps that was the source of the tears. The final recognition that there's no way out for him. There is no escape except to crawl on his belly like the serpent that he is until such time as he can escape. Maybe that's what caused the tears. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who tells stories.